a toss-up, and I want to bring up first to the podium to say a few words is a trainer for Curtis Stevens, and that's one of the best trainers in the world, John David Jackson. John?
Thank you, I appreciate it very much. There's not much for me to really say. You know, the one thing I want to say is that, you know, people, these sports writers that I've been talking to, they all ask me the same question. You know, is Curtis ready? So I asked them, I said, what makes this opponent so great? Why is he the favorite? Curtis is a more experienced fighter. He's a bigger puncher, and he knows how to box. This camp that I've had, it's our first fight together. He's listening to everything that I try to get out of him, and he's done it the way it's supposed to be done. So if he fights the way he's supposed to fight this coming Saturday night, this is no brainer at all. So all you that are picking this young kid to win this fight, you sadly mistaken. Because Curtis Stevens can't fight. He's a hell of a boxer in his own right. So the power's there, and the boxing skills there. So come Saturday night, you're gonna see a totally different fighter who can box. And for those that keep kind of burying him, you're sadly mistaken.
Thank you, John. So this first fight is it's a co-promotion with Main Event, and I want to thank Jolene Mizone, who's over here, who helped us get this fight together. Kathy Duba, who will be here Saturday night. We won't be here? She's skipping out? Okay. Anyway, I want to thank Main Events because, as Oscar's stated over and over again, Bernard as well, we're willing to work with anybody to make the best fights. And we welcome any promoter, and we're willing to work with, I mean, to give you guys, the boxing fans, the public, the media, the best fights. You know, you got to work with other promoters, and this fight was very easy to make. Obviously, they feel they can win. We feel that our guy can win, but that's what makes good fights. And Curtis is a very, very dangerous fighter. When we were first putting the fight together, we were a little iffy. We talked to Oscar, we talked to Robert Diaz, and we said, look, it's a toss-up. Anybody can win. But Curtis is obviously a very exciting fighter. He's a top fighter. He's fought pretty much anybody. We had him in camp with Canelo, and he was giving Canelo fits. You know, so he's no stranger to the big lights, the big events. He's probably the favorite for this fight, and I want to bring him up to say a few words. Curtis Stevens.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Excellent camp. You know, I'd like to thank Main Events, Golden Boy, HBO. I've been off for about a year and a half. You know, been training very hard for this fight. I'd like to thank Patrick for even taking the fight, first of all. But I'm physically ready. I mean, I'm in great shape. Mentally, I'm there this time, and I'm just ready to go. Let's say happy belated birthday to my mother. I wasn't there to celebrate her birthday. So happy birthday to my birthday. Happy birthday to my mother. My mama said knock you out. So gotta go.
Thank you, Curtis. Curtis is fighting Patrick Teixeira. Patrick is a Golden Boy prospect or a contender. Not really a prospect anymore, he's a contender with an incredible record. 26-0, 22 knockouts. And those of you in the media, those of you in the boxing industry that know fighters that come out from South America or Central America, sometimes they come over to the States with these huge records, and some of them pan out, and some of them don't. You know, some of them have padded records. Well, we feel that Patrick is a future world champion. We feel that he's going to pan out, but we got to test him. We got to test him, and this is his big test. And it's a dangerous fight. It's a dangerous fight with Curtis, but Patrick feels that he's ready. He's been asking for a big fight. With a record like that, you know, he's got to be able to fight and prove that he can beat a guy like Curtis Stevens. So this is by far his toughest fight. So I want to bring him up to say a few words. I have someone translate for him because he speaks Portuguese. I want to bring him up. He's a very good fighter, very exciting fighter, Patrick Teixeira. Patrick?
Bernard will do it.
Para mim é um prazer estar aqui com vocês.
For me, it's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
He really said I'm gonna kick his ass.
Estou muito feliz de participar desse evento muito grande com Canelo e Glen.
I'm very happy to be part of this event. It's a big event with Canelo and Glen.
Eu sei que meu adversário é muito duro, tem muitas qualidades.
I know my opponent is hard, he's strong, he has a lot of qualities.
Mas eu vou dar meu máximo em cima do ringue, meu sonho de ser campeão do mundo e levar mais um título mundial no futuro para o Brasil, que é muito importante para o meu povo.
But I'm ready to do my best. I know I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna take this fight and take future in the future world title back to Brazil because we need another one.
Obrigado a todos.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Patrick. That's another fight that I'm excited about because I know Curtis brings it. He brings it, and you know, and Patrick throws a lot of punches. So I'm actually, as a boxing fan, I'm very excited about this fight. The next fight is another fight that's very, very good. Frankie Gomez is a fighter that's been with Golden Boy since he was 18 years old. He has a similar background like Oscar De La Hoya. He was born in East LA. They share the same birthday, actually, which is something that's to note. And it's always like he's been a prospect for so long that now this is finally his chance to prove that he belongs. He's got a tough test, very, very tough test, but he feels that he's ready. His team feels that he's ready. He had a great training camp for this fight. He's in shape. He's ready to prove that he belongs in Las Vegas on HBO pay-per-view. And one of the things I tell people about Frankie that a lot of people don't know is that from all the fighters we work with, he probably has the most beautiful smile. So when he comes up here, you'll see Frankie and he'll say a few words. But Frankie's undefeated. He's 20-0, 13 knockouts. Frankie Gomez. Frankie, look at that smile.
First off, I want to thank my manager, my team, the fans for your support, Golden Boy for giving me a second opportunity. This time I will take advantage of it. Make sure to tune in May 7th for some great fights. Thank you.
Thank you, Frankie. Thank you. Like I said, he's got a tough test. Mauricio Herrera, in my opinion, is the hardest working fighter in boxing. I mean, this guy, he works out all the time. Whether he has a fight or he doesn't have a fight, I mean, his work ethic is incredible. You hear stories about him running in the hills, you know, all these things. You know, he trains about 8 hours a day, this guy. But that's what makes him so great, and you know, and a great fighter and a terrific boxer. You know, he's always in shape, never gets tired. He's fought the best fighters out there. You know, he's gotten the bad end of a few decisions. But he's one thing, you know, it's not mistaken, is that he's always in the fight. He's always in the fight, and he'll give hell to anyone. And this is an important fight for him. I was looking at some of the betting, and he's favored. He's favored, in, you know, quite so. You know, because he knows what he can do, and a lot of the boxing public and the experts know what he can do. He's coming to make a war of this fight, and that's what we love about Mauricio. So I want to bring him up to say a few words, Mauricio.
Hello everybody. Just want to say I'm real excited to be fighting in T-Mobile Arena in a big card for Canelo and Khan, which is a big deal to me. I never even dreamed of coming this far, and now that I'm here, I'm going to take advantage and hope to stay at this level I got a tough test ahead of me. There's Frankie Gomez, undefeated. We all know that I fought at least 6, 7 undefeated guys in my record. I gave them all hell. You know, I'm a difficult fight. My style is difficult. He's gonna find that in there. He's undefeated, but that's nothing new to me. You can call me the dream killer after this, because hey, any prospects, bring them on to me and line them up, and we'll take care of them, and we'll see if they're the real deal. So hope everybody has a great time Saturday night. Enjoy the fights, and hey, I'll be the best fight of the night.
Thank you, Mauricio. He always brings a lot of passion to his fights, so thank you for all those great fights you've given us. Thank you. Okay, that brings us to the co-feature. Another great fight, full of fireworks, and you know, probably if I had to choose a fight that's my favorite fight, it's probably this fight. It's hard to say, they're all very good fights, but this fight's going to be fireworks. These two guys are great warriors, and they're going to give it their all in the ring. We are very happy to be working for the first time with Glen Tapia. He's got a terrific team, fine young man, well-spoken, and when he first signed with us with Golden Boy, he said, look, I just want an opportunity, I'm willing to fight anybody. And when we presented him with David Lemieux, he said, look, you guys want me to fight Lemieux? I know that's your boy, no problem. I'm willing to fight anybody, this is boxing, and I want to get back to the top. I want to get back to the top. It's a great stage to be fighting. HBO pay-per-view, T-Mobile, yes, let's do it. So he's passionate about what he does. He's going to give it his all in this fight. And before I bring him up, I want to introduce his team. Pat Lynch. Pat, are you here? He's way in the back. Pat, I want to thank you. That's his manager. He's way in the back over there. He's been great to deal with. And Pat was great, you know, making this fight. And he said the same thing. He said, look, it's a tough fight. We're ready. We'll take it. If that's what it takes to be on the big stage, let's do it. So I just want to thank him, and I want to bring up Glen's trainer to say a few words, and that's every one of you know Marvin. So Marvin Samodio. Marvin.
Freddie Rhodes is not here yet, so I am in charge again. No, we know that this fight is going to be very tough. You know, we know that Lemieux is a big puncher, so is Tapia. Tapia is ready, and we had a great camp under Freddie Rhodes, and we are ready on Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marvin. He's one of the most exciting fighters in boxing. He comes from the East Coast. He's a Jersey boy. He's been on HBO before. He's had some big fights before. Probably none as big as this one. And all he asked for was an opportunity. He's getting it, and he wants to make the most of it. So I want to bring him up, introduce him to you, Glen Tapia. Glen.
How you guys doing today? Tell you the truth, I know most of you guys got me losing this fight. I understand why. You know, on paper it looks bad. I can't really say anything much about that, you know, but I know what I could bring to the table. Me and my team know what I could bring to the table, and it's kind of something that you guys don't know. You know, I'm a different fighter. I learned from the losses. I'm a great fighter, and I just can't wait to show you guys what I could do. If you look back, people really don't remember what you say, they remember what you do. And I'm ready to fight. There's really nothing else to talk about. I'm ready to fight. Can't wait to give you guys a show. Thank you.
Okay. Next up, I want to bring up the trainer for David Lemieux. Our partner in the fight is Eye of the Tiger. Camille couldn't be here, Camille Stefan. So he'll be here later tonight, but he is a partner. This is a co-promotion with Eye of the Tiger. and they've been great partners with David. And the magic man in David's corner is Mark Ramses, and I want to bring him up to say a few words and talk about the training camp and how everything went. Mark?
Hi everybody. First of all, thank you to Golden Boy, Eyes of Tiger Management, and also HBO to give us the opportunity to be in such a great show Saturday. David Lemieux had a very good training camp, an amazing training camp. We have a very good opponent, a tough opponent. Everything is the style of both boxers guaranteed with boxing fans. A very good fight, but also a victory for David Lemieux Saturday night. Thank you.
A lot of you know David. He's a big, big puncher. Whenever anybody talks about David Lemieux, everybody says the same thing: big puncher, big puncher. But he's been working on other things. He's been working on his boxing ability and his footwork, quickness, and David's also a very hard worker. He was a world champion, and he came up a little short with Gennady Golovkin. But that's David. He wants to fight the best all the time, and he wants to prove that he belongs. And this is the first step back to regaining glory as a world champion, and that's what he wants. And this fight, it's another tough fight. It's a 50-50 fight. He knows he's fighting a young lion in Glen Tapia. He knows he's fighting a guy that's dangerous. It's also a big puncher. But it doesn't matter to David. David only wants to fight the best. That's why we love him. And he's ready to give you guys a great show again, once again. So, want to bring him up, say a few words. David Lemieux.
Thank you, Eric. Thanks everybody for being here. It's great to be here. Back on the big stage. I'm extremely happy to be able to perform in front of the world again, and to perform in front of such legendary fighters that have put a good mark in Vegas before, such as Shane Mosley and Evander Holyfield, who we saw lately. A lot of the greats, Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins. We have a lot of great names in the building. So extremely excited to perform well, and to give the best of me. New viewers, different. The first time in the T-Mobile Arena. I'm ready. I'm feeling great and very excited. What I love to do is give the fans always a great show. I come here, I work very hard, and whatever I do, the fans are not disappointed at the end of the night. So extremely happy to be part of Golden Boy. I have the Tiger, and thanks to Robert Diaz, all the figures and Golden Boy, thanks. And big thank you to Camilla Stefano, who is my manager, and for him to be making such big fights possible and getting the negotiations right to guide us in the right direction. I know that I have a tough fight in front of me on Saturday with Glen Tapia. He's a very hard fighter, very tough. We prepare very well for him. We're not worried. We made sure not to leave anything behind in the gym. I had a great camp. I'm physically dangerously strong. You're not only going to see power in this fight, you're going to see some different stuff. So let's see how Glen Tapia, pulls up on his end. I'm extremely excited to give the fans what they want to see, and extremely excited for even to watch the Canelo fight, which is a great main event. So yeah, and for the comment of James De La Pollo Rosa, we're on the wait. Thank you.
With that, I'll wrap up the press conference. Thank you all, media. Thank you for being here, the fans. And you don't want to miss it. Come out early. Doors open at 2 p.m. on Saturday. There's going to be many fights, many good fights, many prospects. Come on early and enjoy the fight. So thank you all for being here. We appreciate it.